This one is a rare occurrence in Hollywood nowadays. I feel like Hollywood needs more movies like this in a world where nothing original exists and everything needs to be based on existing IP. The movie succeeds in every aspect, and that's down to the genius of Gareth Edwards. Considering that this was crafted on an 80 million budget, it looks better than high budget movies that are around 250 million. So that doesn't make any sense, but it actually does, because if you have a director that knows what he's doing, it doesn't matter how much the movie costs, he will deliver something that's unique and brilliant. It combines CGI and real life effects in such a brilliant way. The whole experience just feels organic. At no particular moment when you look at this movie, you're like, okay, that doesn't fit in, or this looks different, or this stands out a bit too much. Everything just works well, and that's all down to the director. The movie explores artificial intelligence and humanity, the relationship between that, in such a way where it leaves you with a lot of questions like, what if? Or especially with today's modern society, what if we end up in a similar situation? Could it have been stopped earlier? Or it's brilliant, guys. It reminds me, you can definitely tell that it takes a lot of elements from, if it's The Matrix or even Star Wars, and he combines that in his own unique way without knocking any of those movies. It's definitely not those movies, because it stands uniquely on its own as something different. It features brilliant performances by John David Washington and the newcomer Madeline Yuna. Absolutely brilliant. She steals the show for me, guys, and the fact that her relationship blossoms with John David Washington's character is the heartbeat of the movie, and that had to work in order for the movie to be believable. Gareth Edwards has managed to create an original sci-fi that stands out on its own, and it's definitely one of the year's best films. I wouldn't go as far as calling it a masterpiece, because I've seen some critics are calling it a masterpiece, but it's definitely up there as unlike anything I've seen this year. It definitely fills in a hole that Dune Part 2 has left, and the timing for that happening couldn't be perfect, guys. So if you want to watch a sci-fi epic, then look no further than the creator, guys. You won't be disappointed by this one.